welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids at 147, and I've finished my tissue bin. So that is the top part. This is the rest. It did only contain 4 different diamonds, I think. I sort of did this over the Christmas period, doing a little bit at a time until it was finished. I did start on the base of it first. In fact, if I move this out, those diamonds are not from this. These are the diamonds from this. So I did pull out 4 pots because it had a plastic cover. And of course I couldn't just take the whole plastic cover off unless I worked on it this way. And what I did was I actually worked on it this way. So I went from where the join starts, which I thought I'd just seen, but obviously I was here. So I started from here. Not that it's a huge join that you can see, but I started from here, worked my way round, and I just changed up each colour, whichever was the colour that sort of was bottom left, I think. So I started with the smaller blue, then I did some of the bigger blue, and I just tipped some into a tray and did it until they ran out. And then I moved on to the next one and did it till they ran out, and then just kept slowly but surely moving my way around the pot. And then I did the top at the end. I have sealed this. So I did seal it with my Craft Buddy Crystal Art Sealer. I do have a link to this under favourites on my website. I just coated it on. I don't wipe it off afterwards. I don't find that it loses the shine enough. Like, if I looked really closely, I could tell it was sealed, but not enough for it to make a difference from normal eye level, normal distance. And it stops it being sticky around any edges where there are no diamonds. So I'm actually going to use this as a bin. It was labelled as a tissue bin, so you might be able to fit some of those square boxes of tissues in there, or because it is quite a big round pot, so I do think you could possibly fit a square box of tissues in, one of those small ones, and still be able to take it from the top. But I thought this would make a very nice bin for when I am de-kitting diamond painting, well, maybe kitting up more so diamond paintings. And I can pop the lid back on. You know, I can still pop the odd small piece in there if I find it when I'm clearing up. But I can also take the lid off when I'm having a marathon session. So that was my thought. So that's done, but I do need to put my diamonds away. So this is the box that I currently keep my special diamonds in. It currently has both AB diamonds and non-AB. I do have a new plan for my AB diamonds to line up with my plan for using AB diamonds in some of my paintings in the future. I also have here some leftover diamonds because my daughter did a stitch. She did her stitch apron and finished that, so I have some leftover diamonds. So I'm just going to divvy those up into sort of colours, and let's have a look. So no red, no orange, no yellow, green. I think I class that as more of a blue. So let's do the blues first. I do have quite a few baggies in my blues. I have blue pearls, which I don't have any pearl type ones in here. I have some darker blue pearls, which I don't have in here. Then I have a few different bags for diamonds. I have a bag for different shaped diamonds, which I don't have any sort of special shaped diamonds in this one. And then I have my ABs. As I say, they are going to find a new home. I do have a new plan for my ABs. But what I need to do now is see which, if any of these blues will go in here. So that's the closest match for those, I think. So I don't need that one. And then of these blues, that's a dark blue. That's more that type of blue, and so's that one. So there is actually a few different types of blue in here, a few different shades of blue, but I don't get too precious over it. And those two are dark blues, so I don't need that bag. And the reason being is I don't actually reuse these special diamonds that often. I have had a kit that didn't have enough. And because I find especially with the rhinestone, there can be that different variant shade just as much as there can be with DMC. And because of that, I find that I'm actually better just matching it up pretty close. I don't do enough special diamond paintings to try and figure out the individual DMC number, or, you know, the close likeness for every single shade of blue that there might be, especially blue. Blue is one of the worst for it. But if I was missing one, I could tip these out into a tray and then pick the closest match and go from there. I find that's my easier way of doing it. Now in this, I do have two different sizes, but that's fine. I am going to put both sizes of round in together. These bags will get put for reuse, and these pots will of course go back into whichever storage I pinch them out of. I do have loose pots on their own as well, so maybe I just pulled them out of there, but I'll find their home and put them back. And then I just have blue diamonds together in case I need them. If I'm doing you know, an off the canvas my own sort of project, then I can do it there as well. Now pink, I have a pale pink, which is that one, and I have a misshaped, and then I have some ABs. So I try to limit my bags within each to 2 or 3, sometimes 4, especially with blue, different shades. Oh, that actually looks more purple. Where's my purple mixed shade ones? Yeah, that's more purple. That's more pink. Okay, let's put this away in purples. Yeah, if I'm doing something that, you know, I'm designing or I'm creating, then I'd probably have quite a few of these bags tipped out, and I would just pick and choose according to probably my mood, what I thought looked best, depending on what I'm decorating or what design I'm doing. And I don't do special projects or off the canvas projects enough to the point that I feel that I should really have, you know, multiple different, you know, bigger storage options. I quite like the fact of keeping it this contained. Now for silver, do I have circle? I do. I have bigger circles in with different shapes. So I'm going to do that. Because silver, I already have sort of 2 bags of silver, because of course it's used in a lot. But I've actually put the bigger ones in with my different shapes. So I'm going to pop them in there as well. Keep that the same. And then last but by no means least, there's black. And for black, I have grey in with it. And then I have diamonds that are more like a 310. So they're more like a basic diamond, but they came out of a off the canvas project. And then I have the ones with the silver back, which is what this one is. So because these have a silver back, they go in with silver back black. And I think the only reason I've popped this grey one in is it's an AB coated. So I've popped it in with black as being the closest match. But I'll move those out later. Okay, so my special diamonds for both my project and my daughter's project are away. I'm going to put my spare bags back in with my other spare bags because I use these often for off the canvas or special diamond painting projects, because they often have the bags that you need to cut open. So I cut open a bag, do all I need to do with that colour, and then pop the rest in here until I can dekit it. Pop my pots back, pop my bin, handy, ready for any next kitting up that I may need them for. And that's it, job done. I'm quite happy with that. I like the fact that I've got a nice glittery bin, or another bin. I have bins all over the place to use for the shop and or kitting up, but you'll be sure to see this in future videos anyway. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.